Your Majesty, if I may have a word, I would like you to consider a different matter than that of the frozen north. If you would turn your attention to the nearby Geth, a warmer climb, but one no less perilous. The Bishop of Geth wants to build a cathedral as a symbol of hope for the people. He has asked for our help. Geth has been stood against Narlandir raids and marauding bandits for years. Yet now, the Red Prince is trying to destabilize this region, leaving it vulnerable to his dreams of empire. The Ghost Plague has struck the city, and the harbor near Geth has been destroyed. The people there need our help. We should build our settlement in the plain fields across the river, and support the city of Geth from there. Were we to help the settlers of Geth rebuild and finish their holy task, we would gain a powerful ally.
My ancestors built great structures in my now arid homeland. Overseeing a church should be child's play. Geth is to the north from here. We should go and see how we can help. As you command. On your orders. But of course.
After you have your settlement set up and the harbor is working again, we can begin to build up the cathedral for the Bishop of Geth. The first step is to set yourself up as a sheriff. Then you can help us. The Ghost Plague is abroad in our lands. We need to rebuild our harbor so a ship with medicine can get to us. Go to the harbor and rebuild it so that we can get our needed medicine.
At once. As you command. On your orders, but of course, as you command. My knowledge of construction reduces the cost of upgrading buildings. At once. On our way, as you command. On your orders. As you wish. On your orders, but of course. As you command.
Please deliver enough stone to the harbor construction site so it may be rebuilt.
On our way. Aye.
Currently, we're working exclusively for the city of Geth. You may come back later if you need stone.
As you command. As you wish. Aye. 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 Yes, my liege. At once. On your orders. As you wish. But of course. As you wish. claimed a territory. As you wish, as you wish. On your orders. Yes, my liege. As you command. We claimed a territory. As you command. My liege, I humbly note that I have served you well and deserve recognition for my work. I will do my best to serve you, always. A grain farmer has no grain field. I have achieved much. With a greater title, I may be able to achieve even more. We have come far together. I am honored to receive this title. At once. A cart has been dispatched.
The harbour has been rebuilt. The merchant ships will arrive again, bringing medicine and other supplies. The merchant ship is coming with the medicine. Once it arrives, we can cure our ill settlers.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
Look at our marketplace, teeming with activity. Thanks to you, we have cured our settlers. We need a lot of wood to build up the cathedral's framing. Your help is greatly appreciated.
On your orders. But of course. But of course. As you wish. As you command.
My ship has set sail. See you next time.
A stone quarry will soon be depleted. On our way. As you
My
command.
ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon.
As you command.
My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
A beekeeper has no beehives. A stone quarry has been depleted. Aye. But of course. Aye.
My ship has set sail. See you next time.
A cart has been dispatched. A grain farmer has no grain field.
Wonderful! The framing has gone up, and the first stones have been laid down.
The old quarry is now the property of the Red Prince. There will be no stone for your precious cathedral.
Alas, the Red Prince's agents have seized the old quarry. We mustn't allow them to foil the construction of our cathedral. Stop them!
An iron mine will soon be depleted. As you command. Yes, my liege. At once. On our way.
Welcome. While you're helping to build the Cathedral of Geth, we can support you with supplies.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
An iron mine has been depleted. Bandits have captured a cart. An iron miner can't find any iron. On your orders. A cart has arrived bearing resources. My liege, I humbly note that I have served you well and deserve recognition for my work. If I am fated to receive this title, so be it. An iron miner can't find any iron. On our way.
My ship has set sail. See you next time.
At once. At once. I must retreat to the castle.
To the front! Forward! Forward! We need ammunition! At once! As you command! On our way! As you command.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares. You should hire an entertainer at the harbour to satisfy your settlers' needs and to boost your city's reputation.
Our troops are under attack. To the front. On our way. Attack. To the front. But of course. On your orders. But of course, as you command. Aye. Join us on your order you want to. At once.
The old quarry is free again. We can get stone there now for the cathedral. Our construction workers have been kidnapped by bandits in the swamp. You must destroy their prison cage to release them. Good night. Deliver stone to the construction site, and we will be able to go on with the construction of the cathedral.
Thanks for helping us. Now we can go back to work in the stone quarry. Come here when you want to buy some stone.
As you wish.
Hurrah! The construction workers are on their way back to us. We will be able to continue working on the cathedral.
On our way. As you command. Yes, my liege.
No entertainer this time? Maybe the next time, when I come back.
As you
My
command.
ship has set sail. See you next time.
Our cart has arrived bearing resources. Our cart has been dispatched. As you command. Our cart has arrived bearing resources.
Welcome. While you're helping to build the Cathedral of Geth, we can support you with supplies.
Wonderful. This holy house will unite the settlers and give them hope again. We should have enough stone to finish the job. If we can just keep our workers happy, the cathedral will soon be finished. Could you produce some mead to motivate our workers? Don't worry, we'll make sure that they don't drink too much.
You think the Red Prince wishes Geth to survive? Attack! Kill them all!
As you command. At once. Our cart has arrived bearing resources. A grain farmer has no grain field. As you wish. At once. Seize it. Capture what you can. As you command. At once. Seize it. Grab it, then go. As you command. Aye. On our way. At once. Capture what you can, as you command. Grab it, then go. At once. On our way. Aye. As you wish. On your orders. But of course. As you command. Yes, my liege.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon.
As you command. But of course. Yes, my liege. But of course. On our way.
My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares. You should hire an entertainer at the harbour to satisfy your settlers' need and to boost your city's reputation.
As you wish, as you command. A cart has arrived bearing resources. On your orders.
Good choice. The entertainer you hired will travel to your marketplace to entertain your settlers. Your settlers will love his show.
But of course. At once. At once. On your orders. We claimed a territory. But of course. But of course. The entertainer has arrived.
Aye. As you command.
As you command. We claimed a territory.
Don't give up! Charge! At once. Yes, my liege. Charge! At once. By your orders. Yes, my liege. You bet. As you wish. As you wish.
At once. My liege, I think a greater title would make me all the more efficient. At once. We claimed a territory. We claimed a territory.
As you wish. On our way.
My liege, I humbly note that I have served you well and deserve recognition for my work. On your orders.
My ship has set sail. See you next time.
We claimed a territory. This is a lofty rank. I shall work hard to justify your trust. A cart has arrived bearing resources. A cart has arrived bearing resources. As you wish. Aye.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
We claimed a territory.
My ship has set sail. See you next time.
A grain farmer has no grain field.
My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
The entertainer has arrived. A cart has arrived bearing resources.
My ship has set sail. See you next time. My ship is approaching the harbour. You will be able to see my wares soon. My ship has arrived in the harbour. Come and see my wares.
Yes, my liege. Aye. A cart has been dispatched. The entertainer has arrived. Our cart has arrived bearing resources. Our cart has arrived bearing resources.
Wood, stone, and mead. This is what you need to create a beautiful cathedral. My noble friend, all is nearly ready. All we need is to deck out the interior of the nave and chapel. For that we need gold. Can you provide this?
In the name of the Red Prince, we shall stop you. This cathedral will never be finished.
Our cart has been dispatched. Yes, my liege. Our cart has arrived bearing resources. As you wish. At once. But of course, as you wish, as you
The
command.
heavens smile upon us. The settlers of Geth will unite at the cathedral, and we will once again become a proud city. Bless you, O knight, and bless your ruler. Geth is in your debt. We have finished our cathedral.
You think building a cathedral will stop the Red Prince? How amusing! We will meet again, Master Builder.